The National Center for Education reported last year that fatal school shootings reached their highest point ever since the start of data collection. After 19 kids and 2 teachers were killed in the Uvalde school shooting in Texas earlier this year, a survey of 875 school teachers, principals, and administrators found they support more restrictions on gun sales and funding for mental health over things like adding security features, arming school employees, or boosting school police. Does Congress have a role in preventing future school shootings? And if so, what is it?
Our first response from John Lamb.
I'm 100% pro-gun. Our Second Amendment is part of the founding documents of this country. I believe in shall not be infringed. We can't take guns away from good people to stop bad people. We have to put guards in the schools if we need to, arm the teachers. I'm for all kinds of options, but we have a right, a God-given right to have a gun, not just a constitutional right. The Constitution just backs that God-given right up. We have the right to defend ourselves against bad people. If you take the guns away, what's going to happen? We're only going to have bad people that don't obey the laws anyway. I believe in deregulating the gun laws.
Our next answer from Ryan-Zinke.
I'm pro-gun. You ain't taking the guns away from Montana. And Monica wants to ban assault rifles, semi-automatics, and I think Montana won't do that because Montana looks at our legacy of weapons and guns, and we honor that tradition. Schools, we should provide protection in schools. And mental health, that's a huge issue. But I'm a believer that we need to relook at our mental health across the board. When we took mental health and we said we'll push it to communities and families, it's not working. It is not working. So maybe we should look at institutionalizing again and looking at how to address homeless and mental health. Because when sheriffs pull up to a driveway and you have someone who's clearly deranged, what they do is they wrap them up, they send them to Warm Springs, and in 10 days they're right back on the street. We need to find a better way to do that because it's killing, literally killing our people.
And our final answer from Monica Tranel.
Thank you. On the trail in this last 15 months of campaigning across this new district, I've done ride-alongs with law enforcement, county sheriffs, city police. I've met with teachers. I've visited schools. I've talked with our county commissioners. And everyone wants to keep our communities safe. I grew up on a ranch in eastern Montana. I understand the Montana gun culture. There are 27 amendments to our Constitution. I support them all. And what we have to do, and what I have heard from the community, from you, in my conversations with you, how do we handle this issue? What you have told me, conservative folks have said they support longer background checks. That's a reasonable way to keep people safe. And so let's look at that. And the conversations are, how do we keep our communities safe and keep guns out of the hands of dangerous people? Because our law enforcement, they need to know the good guys from the bad guys. And they want that too. We all want our communities safe, and we all understand that I support the amendments to the Constitution. And I will just say, like at the very outset of this debate, Ryan is not documenting any of the statements he's saying with any evidence or support. So just ask him, where are you getting those things?
Time now for our short follow-ups, and we'll begin with John Lamb.
Again, the federal government, the documents are already there. We have the Constitution. The federal government has no say-so in our state issues and our guns rights because we have a God-given right to have a gun. In Congress, I will protect and swear allegiance to that Constitution to protect all the amendments of the Constitution, including the First and our Second Amendment, 100%, shall not be infringed.
Our next follow-up from Ryan-Zinke.
Well, I can tell you where I got it, Monica. I got it from our format in Missoula when you said it should be up to the local communities to decide on gun control. So that means a community like Missoula can violate the Constitution. That's pretty clear. And if you're so concerned about police, then why are you the legal counsel for Montana 350, which advocates for defunding the police? And you can't deny it because they say significantly divert their funds. So that is also a defund. And as a head legal counsel, you know that.
And a final follow-up from Monica Tranel.
So for what happened at the Missoula debate, I would direct everybody to openmontana.org. There's a transcript, a searchable transcript, and a searchable video, and anything that you want to hear or see is on that website. So you will see it there. With respect to Montana, I believe deeply in representative democracy. I believe in our communities, and I believe in you. And yes, I do believe in working for you and representing you and serving Montana, because I'm in this for Montana, for you, for my home. I only have one. It's here. I'm not going anywhere. And I will represent you and your views in Congress, and I will never make any apology for doing that. Thank you.